Welch arrived? No. Howard Livingston? No. Reese Kempen? No. Morris Woodham? That was you. God, you want to say it all over again? You can tell I wasn't concentrating. Just on your name, just on your name. Juliet Adams. I'm going to tick you now, so I don't do that again.
Wouldn't matter. Firstly, thank you very much, everybody, for giving up your time in the weekend to listen to your citizens.
Well, as you are.
I'm extending on my online submission on asset management and complementary currency that I made on April the 24th. There's been much public discussion about the suggested sale of the Council's money-earning assets in order to help make up the shortfall in the budget. Many citizens are opposed to such privatisation. The rising tide of debt, worldwide, nationwide, and in Christchurch, demands fresh thinking. And there's plenty of that in the community library that I manage in Littleton, and in the minds of citizens who read and think and act on alternatives. In June 2012, 3 people were invited to speak in Littleton's Festival Speaker Series in a positive light. Ralph Manji, who needs no introduction, stimulated our thinking about debt and ways around dealing with that problem, including complementary currencies. He later suggested civics and cantabs as currencies paid to citizens and companies, which would then be used to pay their rates. A great scheme. Second speaker in 2012 was Tim Taylor, an advisor on sustainability, who focused on it not simply as an economic matter, but more importantly on social well-being and justice. He has also worked with RAF on the matter of complementary currencies. Tim has detailed this suggestion for you already. The third speaker was Margaret Jeffries, who discussed the power of intent, where we can counter the gradual decline in people's feeling of well-being by behaving more holistically, thinking longer term, and planning for more sustainability. Because it was Margaret who brought time banking to Littleton and then helped this system spread throughout New Zealand, she is respected as an initiator who brings to a community strength and resilience. She will speak to you next Wednesday about new possibilities with time banking. All 3 of these thinkers emphasise alternative ways of managing challenges which would give citizens greater opportunities to improve our city, instead of relying totally on corporates whose profits could go elsewhere, and bureaucratic systems which tie up large numbers of employees in dealing with paperwork. The introduction of some kind of complementary currency is proving its worth worldwide and would benefit our city and its citizens. But it would take quite a long time to develop it, involving much research and planning, which would cost money. This made me think that existing community groups would be ideal to handle the day-to-day running of such a currency scheme. Christchurch, since the quakes, is full of socially responsible and enthusiastic groups who work for their localities and communities. Consider the recent charter signing with Edible Canterbury as just one example. The option of time banking, on the other hand, is already well established here in Christchurch with 9 local time banks, all convinced of the benefits of encouraging citizens to cooperate and help one another and the community without depending on actual cash, beyond a relatively small expenditure on coordinators to keep the system running. In conclusion, it is my belief that it would be a relatively quick and easy way to involve the citizens of Christchurch in improving our city by building time banking into the council's systems. without totally depending on the sale of valuable assets or borrowing more money, while also investigating the possibility of developing a special complementary currency that would make Christchurch less dependent on a financial system that has major weaknesses, and so become a world leader in resilience and sustainability. Thank you.
The timing's perfect. Thank you so
really?
much. Yeah, no, well, I mean, just that's yeah. I mean, I just love the fact that people are thinking about how we can do things together rather
Yes.
than what we can do
Yes.
for others. And I just think that's such a powerful message out of our earthquake experience that you know, we can all take on board. I think would be great.
Thank you.
And so many of the submissions that have actually come with joint proposals. They haven't come to ask for us to fund something or fix something. They're saying, we're setting up a trust, we're going to fundraise, we've got skills in our community, we'll do it together. Yay.
Good. That's what we want. That's what we want.
What a legacy that would be.
Yes.
Thank you.